All right, guys, if you're jumping on this, my today's topic is we're going to talk about how to turn your experience, knowledge, or passion into a successful business. And this is today's topic, and I'm super excited, super pumped to have you guys here attend this session. And a lot of people are jumping on the Zoom and a lot of people on the Facebook as well. So what we'll do is we'll go through the content first, and then I'll open up for Q&A at the end as well. So I've got a lot of stuff to cover, got a lot of things to go through today. But if you got any question, just put in the chat, ask question, and then we're going to go through the Q&A at the end as well, right? I've got a couple of screens going on here as well. So if I'm staring on this side, there is another screen, and there is another screen here, and there's a camera here. All this is happening as well at the same time. So let's get started. My name is Jag Jessel. If you are jumping on this for the first time, my name is Jag, and I'm going to be running this masterclass today. So we're going to go through a lot of stuff. So let's get into it. The first thing I would just want to guys let you know, today is the perfect time to talk about this, right? So this thing couldn't have come any time better than today, because without this coronavirus, this industry, which we talk about, the expert industry, is the second biggest industry. It's about a $1 billion industry. So let me explain this, what I mean by the expert industry. People who have acquired certain skill set, people who have gone and have certain experience, and now they want to take their experience and start a business. They want to serve multiple people. They want to have, they have knowledge, they have a skill set, they have experience, or they have a passion, and they want to start it as a business. It's a crazy industry. It's a $1 billion industry at the moment. And especially because of this coronavirus, things are just getting crazy at the moment. A lot of people coming online to do this, and it's a perfect time to get started. So here's my goal for today. I want to show you guys my 3-step formula to turn your experience, your knowledge, and your passion into your successful business, right? So I've been doing it from last few years. So I just want to walk you through the process, what I do, and also you can do the same thing as well along with me. So here's a big problem. So you have this knowledge, you have this experience, and you have the skill set, but you are world's best kept secret. Not that many people know about you. The reason it's because if people know you, people buy from you. If people need to know you, like you, and trust you, then they buy from you. Also, you are trading, or you're still trading time for money. And this is the biggest catch. A lot of people I've seen have acquired a lot of experience with time. And the only way they can make money today, if they trade time for money. And also, you know that you can do and have more, but you kind of don't know how to do or how to take it to the next level. And this is something we want to cover. So the solution is, I'm going to walk you through the process. It's called the fast growth system, called the attraction, education, and conversion. And we're going to go through this today as well. So here is what my intention is. So I want to share something with you guys. Today is the topic is, you have this knowledge, you have this experience, everything's kind of in your head at the moment. And because there's so much stuff happening in your head, it's just really hard to actually help in so many people in one go. So my intention is to teach you guys a formula, a method where you can actually extract this so much knowledge into a very small chunks and create it as a package or as a prize for your clients, which you can give it to them and make a bit of money along the way as well, right? So what is an expert product? What is this? What I mean by this is based on your skill set, experience, and knowledge, right? So you acquired certain things. So because many years you worked on this, you acquired certain skill set, experience, and knowledge, and creating that product, which is very unique to your skill set. That's why I call it a USP based on your skill set, right? So people can match your skill set. People can study from the same university, same programs and everything, but they cannot match your experience and knowledge. That's why it's a very unique USP. Not that many people, or nobody in the world, can have exactly same experience as you had, along with the knowledge and skill set. That's why it's very, very, very important. So here's a quick introduction about me. If you jumping on this for the first time and you don't know who I am and what I do, I spent 18 years doing what I'm doing today. So, right. So I've worked in many years for IBM's, biggest companies in the world, Oracle's, Telstra's, NAB, ANZ, you name anything. I worked as an advisor, worked as a consultant, helping the world's top businesses. Failed in 13 startup. I've been doing startup for a lot of, long time, and failed in so many startups. Sold a business for $3 million. Scaled this business, which I'm in at the moment, to high six figures within 10 months. I help so many clients along with the corporate clients to generate millions in sales. And also I'm the author of one of the best-selling books as well, right? So to begin with, I really appreciate you guys being here, right? You could have been doing anything. So I want to make sure that I won't waste your time. I'll give you actionable steps. I'll share the exact recipe with you guys today as well. And I'll stick around till the end for the questions as well. And also, some of you guys probably want to take the next step with us as well. I'll offer that at the end as well to show you guys exactly how we can, or you can take it to the next level as well, right? So this web class is for you. If you're a coach, consultant, public speaker, digital marketer, or any of the professional service providers looking to scale your business fast, you want to create a repeatable and sustainable business, and you want to create a system which works without you. And that's it's all about we're going to talk about, right? So how to get most out of this training today? Get any tools you need, right? Get all the pen and papers, get a glass of water, or get certain things which you need to get started on this, because we're going to be going through a lot of stuff. So you don't want to miss out. Take lots of notes. Take whatever you need right now. I'll give you a few minutes straight away after this as well. Just go and grab something, what do you need, right? And also get rid of certain things. Get rid of your Facebook browser, get rid of internet, other stuff which is happening right now. Get rid of the TV if it's there. I know you can't get rid of the kids right now at the moment, but just make sure that you are at a quiet place and you are in a listening mode. And the last one is get into the state, right? Get into this learning state, because I'm going to be sharing a lot of stuff, because I'm going to be throwing a lot of stuff towards you. You want to be one of those people who are ready to catch it, right? So if you're not ready, I already know this stuff, so I don't need to, know again and again. So it's for you. So I'm just going to be sharing with you guys. So make sure you, get into that state, whichever state you need to learn this stuff, right? So hope you're okay with one thing. I'm going to be saying a lot of ums and ahs in my presentation, right? So to be honest, I'm not a professional speaker, right? Neither I claim to be a professional speaker. I'm a business owner, like you guys are. And so there's going to be a lot of ums and ahs. And also ignore my Indian accent for a while, right? So I just want to make sure that you guys don't get stuck in the words, what I say. So make sure that you understand the meaning behind it. Don't get stuck into the wording as well, right? So, and also I'm going to be asking a lot of questions as well, right? So have this interaction going with me, because at the moment, it feels like I'm just talking to the camera. So I don't want to do that for the next 30, 40, 50, 60 minutes. So make sure you have this interaction going. If you're watching it on Zoom, please speak to me. And also if you're watching on Facebook Live as well, just have this interaction going. Come and say hi to me. When I ask any questions, please respond back. So let me ask you this question. The first question, are you okay with it? Are you okay with all of this stuff? And let's get started into this. Are you okay with this? Type it in if you are okay, right? Are you okay with all these things? Let me know if you're okay with it. Cool. Awesome. That's good. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Awesome. That's good. Awesome. That's good. All right. Good, good, good. Awesome. All right. Cool, cool. Awesome. Thank you, guys. Let's get started. So what are we going to cover today? Right. I'm going to go through quite a lot of stuff. So I want to show you exactly how you can actually find the most profitable niches within 30 minutes, right? So we're going to share with you guys, I'm going to share something with you guys so you can actually grab one of the niches I'm going to talk about, right? And also I'm going to talk about the 4 important stages for you to create a product, right? When I say product, just want to make sure that you understand it's going back to the same thing. It's not a physical product. We're talking about a product based on your knowledge, experience, and your skill set, right? Something which is sellable. And also, I'm going to talk about the authority modeling as well. How to actually become from zero to the authority in your industry so that you can become the shining star. People come to you, right? So I want to share some of the case studies with you very quickly as well. So you guys know that this is not just a made up stuff. Didn't just woke up today and decided something to teach you guys. Scott and Katie are the perfect example for us. They worked with, we worked with them, or I worked with them a couple of years ago, and they're personal trainers. And when they sort of gone through the program, within a couple of weeks, they made 8 grand. Mitch is on this call as well. Mitch is a perfect example. He sent me, I think last year in December sometime. So he, in December, I think he probably made about 78 grand in December. So Brad is another example. This is what he sent it to me. Brad goes this, if you can hear it.
Made a sale, I'm crying.
So this is the first sale when he came into the expert business, right? So, and this is the SMS he sent it to me straight after that. He says client number 2, 3.5K on a payment plan, 400 in the bank account. And Steve lives in Queensland. He's a business coach. This is what he sent it to me as well. SMS, 52K in sales, money in the bank. Thanks, mate. Right. So from our business perspective, 2019, the first quarter, we made, this is my Stripe account at the bottom. On the top is my Facebook account. We spent about $30,000 or $28,000 on Facebook ads. I made about $120,000, 300% ROI. So I think you get the idea, right? So whatever I'm going to teach you guys, it's not just a standard stuff, right? So make sure you park your old learnings outside, be a sponge, take lots of notes. Whatever I'm going to sharing with you guys, make sure you take the steps, right? Do the work and take some sort of action to implement this, right? So let me ask you this question, right? So what's the difference between a McDonald's and a local burger shop? What's the difference between a McDonald's and local burger shop? What's the difference between KFC and a local fried chicken shop? What's the difference between local IT consulting and IBM? Or what's the difference between Tony Robbins research company and you? What's the difference, right? What's the difference between these companies and you? Yeah, a system, right? So it's a system. What is system is you put something from one side as an input, on the other side you create a predictable output, right? So that's the system is. So what I'm going to be sharing with you guys is called the fast growth system. It's a system which we created from last 3.5 years now. We've been using it, called the Attract, Educate, and Convert. By December 2019, we had, if you spend dollars on a Facebook ads or marketing, you get $6 in return, right? That's what the system does. It creates a predictable result. So we have applied this system in 35 plus niche markets now, property coaching to business coaching, personal trainer, massage, accounting, real estate, dentist, landscape, kids tutoring, you name it, pretty much we have applied it in 35 plus niche markets now. So here's the 5 mistakes made by pretty much every expert we start to work with, is not talking to a specific niche market. And here's a big thing, right? A lot of people just very vague. There is no micro niche at the moment. Everybody's just talking to everybody, right? And there is no product to offer. Here's what happens is people work one-on-one with most of the people. When they work one-on-one, they just tailor the consulting or the coaching based on whoever walks into the office. Say, for example, somebody's want to buy real estate from you. You just have people coming into your office and you just sell them whatever they want, and they provide them solution based on what they need. So there is no specific product which you can sell to at least 80% of the market, right? So doing everything alone, and also having so much this analysis paralysis going on, because so many people are just stuck in this analysis all the time and just keep doing the research, no action, and not focused enough. Just way too many things happening at the moment in the business, and just doing so many things and not working on the one thing, right? So which matters the most. And here's my core belief, and this is my number one and core belief in the business is, people come to you, they want to get their problem fixed. They want to get their problem solved. Nobody's coming to you because they care that how much time you're going to spend to fix their problem. So nobody's coming in the business to say, hey, how much time are you going to spend to fix my problem? Let me give you an example, right? So if you have a toothache and you go to the dentist, and dentists say, I'm going to charge, based on hourly rate, I'm going to spend 1 hour to fix your toothache. On the other hand, he says, I'm just going to say, 10 minutes to fix your toothache. So it's really important to understand this. Our university and schooling system taught us that we need to spend time and charge based on the timing we spend at the workplace, or solving or providing a solution to any of the clients. But In real world, people don't care how much time you spend. They're looking for somebody to provide a solution to their problem. So what we're going to cover today is about this exact same step. Three things we're going to talk about. First one is how to find your niche within 30 minutes. And let's get into the step number one. How to find your most profitable niche within 30 minutes. Here's something you must remember it. So if you haven't decided who you're going to serve, I really want you to decide today, right? Really want you to decide today, because it's really important for you and your business. If you don't decide, you will never decide. So it's really important. While we're here, you must have this decided. Hey, I just feel like it. I'm going to go through this. Towards this path. So you must decide it today. So money is in niches. We have all heard this. It's in the books. But let me give you another one, which is in 2020, which works the most money is now in a micro niches. It's not in the big niche market. It's always in micro niche market. So you must find your micro niche, not the niche market anymore. Must find your micro niche. Let's talk about it one by one. Here are the 5 big niche markets today. 5 big niche markets, right? One is a career growth, health and wellness, relationships, wealth market, and a business growth market, right? These are 5 core niches available where people are ready to take their credit card out or debit card out and ready to pay for you, right? So these are the 5 niche markets available. So you must pick one of these, which one you want to pick today, and see this is looks one. You want to go in a career growth, you want to go in health and wellness, you want to go in a relationship, you want to go in a wealth, you want to go in a business growth market. And we're going to look at one by one which market you want to get into it, right? Which market. So career growth, help people find job or next opportunity in their career. Health and wellness, help people with their health and wellness. Relationship, improve relationships with people. Wealth is make more money, right? Way more. And also the business growth is help people scale the business, right? In our market, if you look at it, we are in the last one, business growth market, right? Helping people scale their businesses. So let's look at it one by one. So if I talk about a business growth, which is a top level niche market, within the business growth, there are different niches within that, right? So you could have finance, you could have marketing, you could have branding, you could have sales, you could have operations, you could have HR, you could have a very specific industry niche. So let's look at it very quickly, sales as a micro niche. So if you say you are a business growth expert, so that is, to me now, is a very high level niche, right? We really need to drill down at the bottom as well. Now we need to find a micro niche. So micro niche would be you help people with the marketing, you help people with sales. So sales also be really specialized now. Is you don't just want to say I'm a sales expert. You need to go further down in the micro niche. Say you are expert in cold calling, or you are expert in a phone sales, funnel sales, VSL, copywriting, one-to-one sales, webinar, event, negotiation, anything like that. So you need to get really deep down into that. So that's why it's really important to see when you are doing a micro niche, you drill down, right? Go bottom as much as possible, because this is going to create a separation between you and so many other people in the marketplace, right? Really important, because everybody today is a high level expert. Everybody today is a high level expert. So you really want to drill down at the bottom and make sure that you go down and see that which one is going to be your micro niche. If you talk about branding, within branding, there is a brand design, there is a brand storytelling, there is a brand communication, there is a brand perception building, right? In our business, we help people building brand perception. So you need to pick any of these market and see which one you want to get into. Marketing, what would be the marketing micro niche? There would be digital marketing, and within the digital marketing, there is influencer marketing, there is an email marketing, there is a social media marketing. And now, because everybody out there is a social media marketer, people now started to find there is again a micro niche within that as well, which is very specifically saying I'm specializing in Facebook marketing or LinkedIn marketing or YouTube marketing, Pinterest marketing, TikTok marketing. So people are now getting into that as well. So we want to make sure that you very specifically say that you are in that micro marketing niche, right? very micro. PR, referral marketing, and offline marketing. Print media is still famous, right? Real estate agents, they still do print media marketing, radio marketing, in-store marketing, hard copy mail marketing. Like, you wouldn't believe, I have like 2 or 3 subscriptions now at the moment, where I actually get a magazine, which is a hard copy of the gets delivered at my house, right? So every month a magazine come to my house. What are those? They are offline marketing. They're not digital marketing. Everybody's sort of talking about digital marketing now, but there is a very specific marketing, which is a magazine type of marketing, right? So they are offline marketing. So very important, right? So if you hope you're getting the point. So we need to make sure that you get into the micro niche, not in a top level niche anymore, because the money, or the most of the money, is within the micro niche as well. Really important. So let's look at the career growth. If you are in a career and helping people in that, what it looks like. This is the top level niche market. And what does it look like at the bottom? Students, soft skill, hard skill professionals, same. Migrants. So depending who you are, who you're working with, right? So you could have working with students who have never worked. They need the soft skills, they need hard skills. Professional, they need soft skills, they need hard skills. Migrants, they need very specific soft skills, very specific hard skills, right? So student and professionals are very different from people who come to this country for the first time. They need a very separate or different soft skill and hard skill compared to students and professionals, right? So you could actually help these people as well. So there is a very specific market in that. If you talk about, let's look at a very specific one, because we won't have a time to go each and every of them, every one of them. If I talk about professional, soft skill micro niche would be problem solving, right? Team building, time management, communication, leadership, behavioral, forget the spelling, and conflict resolution. Hard skill would be very specific SME level skills, right? To learn Oracle, learn any sort of software, right? Software skills, technical skills. So these are the micro niches within the career top level niche as well, right? So does it actually make sense? Let's check in very quickly. Check in if you guys still here, still alive. Does it actually make sense? Are you guys getting the point? Does it actually make sense? Let me take a very quick break as well. Does it actually make sense? Are you guys getting the point? The first point is very important. You cannot ever work now at the top level niches anymore. You must go in a micro niche level, right? Must go in a micro niche level, because until you go into micro niche, you wouldn't be able to make more money, right? Let's look at the next pair. Yeah, good. And let's talk about next level niche market, which is health and wellness. Some of you guys are in health and wellness. Let's look at two level niches. One is a problem solving within health and wellness. The other one is a methods, very specific technique to solve certain problems, right? So problem solving. So that's a micro niche. You solve certain problem, means that you might help people with the weight loss. You might help people with the stress. You might help people with the muscle pain. So if you're looking at a muscle pain, that also goes in again one level down, which is very specifically working with people who have a back problem, or they have a shoulder problem, or they have a foot problem, right? And then looking at next one would be diabetes, right? Any specific problem or health related problem they might have. So going deep into that as well. So when you go deep, I really want you guys to go deep in that level and you become the expert. I'll give you an example. Colin can confirm this. We know the guy who lives in east of Melbourne. He does a muscle pain and only look after people with the muscle pain only in their foot, right? And he's specialized in that. You won't find a space at his clinic. He only looks after foot and make sure that nobody else walks in there other than the people who have a problem with their feet, right? So that's what he does. That's the only thing he does, and you won't find a space in his clinic. He looks at two people at the same time, right? One on this side, the one on the right, and one on the left, right? So this is what he does. So what he did the best, he gone deep into that niche market, right? So let's look at method market, right? So people have methods. Yoga, very specific method, right? Meditations. Within meditation, there are very specific types of meditations, right? Mindfulness, specific detox method, specific healing modalities. specific style of therapies like balm therapy, physicians, certain type of therapies, hypnosis, nutritions, fasting. So you go deep into that as well, right? One level down within that fasting. So this is this is very specifically talking about methods. Some people teach methods, right? So you really want to get deep into that, and you create one of these. Um, go and speak to those people who want to learn those methods, right? So let's look at wealth. Wealth is a top niche market. A lot of people out there want to make money, right? So huge, huge, huge market. Help people um, make more money. How do you do that? You could do that by real estate, information products, affiliation marketing, stock market, crypto trading, insurance, network marketing, investing, coaching, consulting, software, SaaS market, right? So there's so many markets out there. I mean, I just didn't pick up so many. I mean, there's pretty much every other market is a wealth market, right? Any investment market is a wealth market. So let's look at it very quickly. Top down from that. Let's pick one is a real estate, right? Let's look at real estate as a micro niche and go into that. Within the real estate, we have different markets as well now, right? So you have a first home buyers, you have investors, mom and dad investor or professional investors, right? Very different. Mom and dad have different kind of needs. Last time I heard was, I think most people in the marketplace are like mom and dad investors, right? So renovators, like Sherry Barber is the biggest renovator expert in this country, I guess, because she only talks about renovation. She doesn't talk about anything else other than renovation, right? So subdivisions, right? There is a couple of guys in Queensland I know, they only talk about subdivisions. They don't talk about anything. All the programs they sell, they talk about and they sell subdivisions. How to do subdivision, how to find the deals about subdivisions, everything. Commercial property. Some of the guys only deal with commercial properties. They don't touch anything else, right? So townhouses, dual key. I know a guy in Sydney. He teaches now how to create a multiple occupancy properties, right? How to actually convert them. And he teaches that, and he's got a bigger business than anything, right? So multiple. So these are the niches within that micro niche as well. So if you are in a real estate industry, these are the steps down, to look into it as well. So let's look at the relationship industry, right? So relationship, the last one, it's a top level niche, but let's look at what's inside this. Marriages, parenting for teens, young kids or older kids, newborn, dating advice for different people, right? Sex advice, divorce advice. So you'll see a lot of relationships as well in this. So you could actually pick any of these and go down in that space, and and pick any of these niche markets as well, right? So this is a step one. Step one says you must pick your micro niche. Until you pick your micro niche and you only work with high level, it's just going to be really hard to differentiate yourself, compared to the rest of the other people in the market. So really, really, really important. So number two is, here's the 4 important stages of the product creation. So once you identified your niche market, who you want to work with, you want to make sure that you create a product which actually sells, right? If you don't or manage to create a product, what's going to happen? You're just going to work one-on-one with everybody, which is not scalable. And that's the biggest problem. Because it's not scalable, it's just going to be really hard to sell, right? So let's look at very quickly how we can make it happen. You must learn how to create an irresistible product for your business. Here's a big problem, right? So what happens is people look at product by product. If you're selling apple, one apple is at Woolworths, the other one is at Coles. There is one $4, the other one $8 kilo. People compare the price. The only thing people do is compare the price. John sells the carpet cleaning for $90 a room. The other one does for $180. What people will do, they pick the cheapest one because people compare the price. So let me ask you this question. Is this healthy or junk? If you pick up a kebab from any place, is it healthy or junk? Is it healthy or junk? What would you call it? Healthy or junk? If you pick up a kebab or this, would you call it a healthy or junk food? What would you call it? Healthy or junk? Yes, junk. Cool, halfway. Awesome. So let me say this, right? So compared to what, right? So if I put a Big Mac next to it, What would you say? The first one was junk or the second one is junk? Kebab is junk or Big Mac is junk, right? So what happens is, let me ask you this question. Is this guy, he's Rupert Murdoch, is he rich? Is he rich? Is this guy rich? Right? Is this guy rich? Is this guy rich? If you know who he is, you probably know. Is this guy rich? Let me put somebody else next to it, right? Let me put somebody else next to him. Is this guy rich now compared to this second guy? Second guy is Bill Gates. So no, right? He's not rich compared to the second one, right? He's not rich compared to the second one. So is this building tall? Is this building tall, right? For us to say this building taller or not, we need to compare with something else, right? So now you can say this building is not tall, right? So what happens is, for us, our human brain can't tell the difference if it's good, bad, poor, rich, sweet, not sweet, until it compare with something else. Our mind can't tell the difference until we compare with something, right? Human brain is designed to compare anything and everything. We compare, right? We compare. It's an unconscious behavior which happens all the time. That's why we say that this is not good, this is good. He's nice, she's not nice, this is expensive, this is not expensive, he's bad, she's good. We all do that. Why we can do that is because we compare with something. Unconsciously we compare it. We can say this is rich or he is rich, compared to what, right? Because we always compare 100%, and this is one of the worst enemy you have in the business. Because if you are a business owner, this is your worst enemy, because you don't want to get into the comparison trap, right? You do not want to get into the comparison trap. The moment you do it, the moment you get caught into this comparison trap, what happens is, then you'll have to justify your positioning, your pricing, and everything. You have to justify. This is what happens where you see on the restaurant, say, opened in 1940, and run by the family-owned businesses. Why people do that? They put their degrees and everything on the front of the website. The reason people do that is because they want to have this. Once they get caught in the justification, they want to justify the pricing, right? So that people choose them. So this is really important. You don't want to get caught into this. And here is something for you to actually take away. Here's the 4 stages which help you take your businesses, or not get caught into this space. So here's the 4 stages of business of product creation. First one is free, tripwire, implementation, and the main product. So what we want to sell as a business owner is the last one, called the main product. That's what I actually want to sell. Right? And you have this main product, which is your absolutely everything. This is what you actually want to sell. But for you to sell the main product, you must have the other 3 ready as well. That might not be exactly the same, but then you need to have this, right? The free one is, give people the taste of your systems and the formulas and methods. This is the free one. Right? When you give a taste for systems and formulas and methods to people, what happens is they want to get to the next level. They want to buy more. They want to understand more. Meaning that you could actually give them free ebook, free webinar, free masterclass, something which you give it to them for free, which they can take away. The other one is tripwires, right? Tripwire content is something like this. This is McDonald's example. This is ClickFunnels example, 40-minute trial. This is GoDaddy's example, 99-cent a domain. This is 7-Eleven's example. These are the tripwire product because they cost probably the same or more to produce these product, but they sell it to you on exactly either the cost price, or either they take on the cost on that. Well, they probably go on the loss, right, to sell you these products. Why do they do that? Because they want you to come into the door, come inside first, right? So you must have some sort of tripwire which makes people convert into as a client. You must have something like this. In your business, could be an online program, could be a book, could be something like this, right? So Once you get into that level, number 3 is implementation program. Means that they've gone through your book, they looked at your free stuff. Now you need to help them apply that. How they can actually apply exactly what you said step by step, right? Take them on a journey for 6 weeks, 10 weeks, 9 weeks with you for next few weeks so that they can apply that within your business. Some people take them for 3 weeks, 6 weeks, 9 weeks, or some people say, hey, come into the room and I'll share this with you within 3 days, 2 days, 1 day event, right? Something like that. But you must have something like going on in your business. And here's the main product. Your main product is the actual product. This is what you actually want to sell. This is give you the consistent revenue. And from your client's perspective, it gives them the consistent results, right? Really important. So this could be 6 months, 12 months, your membership or anything like this, right? So a lot of people have this inner circles. In our industry, in our business, we call it Experts Mastermind, right? We have this 12-month program, which we actually want to sell. That's what we want to sell. But before that, there's so many other things we had to sell to make sure that right people get into that program, right? Not everybody, but right people, because when the right person get into the program, you manage to get them the results, right? When you manage to get them the results, they go and tell other people as well, right? It's really important for you and your business. You make sure that you be able to give your client or get your client the results. If your product, if your business can't get results for your clients, there's no point, right? So this is why we work. We want to give our clients the results. Let's get into the last one, right? Authority modeling. This is for people. For people to buy consistently from you, you must become the authority of your niche market. You must become the authority. And here's my big belief. Here's my core belief. Your prospect to become your client, the gap within them is called the education gap, because they don't know how you can fix their problem, how you can actually give them the results. That's why they don't buy from you, right? It's like a doctor. If you have a painkiller, if you can fix their problem, why wouldn't they buy from you? Because they have this problem. The only gap is you haven't managed to teach them that you have the core or you have the cure for their problems. You have the fix for their problem. So if you have this, they should just come to buy from you, right? It's a no-brainer. They should just come and buy from you. So the only gap is we haven't managed to educate them, right? You must concentrate and find these answers in your business. Say, how do I educate my clients to buy from me? This is something you might want to write it down. How do you educate your clients or your prospect so that they can actually buy from you? So you must educate them, right? So here's a positioning statement. So your clients, at the bottom you start, nobody's, you are unaware in the market, your client is unaware, then somewhat aware, known, authority, and celebrity. At the bottom, if you start, market is unaware. That's why you're hustling to get clients. That's why you're struggling to get clients. When you become known in the marketplace, then business started to become a bit easier. When you become the authority and celebrity of your domain, business runs on autopilot. And that's where we want to be. That's why we want to take your business to be, right? From unaware to celebrity and authority level. When you're there, people come and buy from you all the time, right? You don't need to sell them anything. So you will be paid most based on your position in the marketplace. It depending on where you at in the positioning level in this ladder. If you're at the top, you'll get paid the most. If you're at the bottom, nobody knows you, you'll get paid the less as well. Really important to see that, right? So remember, you get paid. So the fastest way to go up the ladder is to educate your clients, to buy from you. If they get educated, it should be no-brainer to, for them to buy from you, right? So let's have a quick check-in. How are you guys doing? Does it actually make sense? Are you guys getting the point? Does it actually make sense? Does it actually make sense? Cool. Awesome. So you must educate your clients to buy from you, right? So unless you do it, you're going to be selling it really, really hard. Awesome. That's good. That's good. All right, so let's talk about this very quickly. So once you have everything ready, once you have these three things ready, you have the niche market, you know the product, you know what you're going to be selling, and also you want to become the authority, you're educating people. Then you apply the system, what we have called the fast growth system. You attract people, you educate them, you convert them, right? So attraction method is, once you have these products ready, you attract your prospect by free or paid ads, right? We do through paid ads. You could do it free, you could do it by paid ads, and then you educate them why your product. Either you have ebook, you run webinars, you run tripwires, any of those products is you educate them, then you convert them by speaking to them, right? So you must speak to them to convert them. The fast growth system is simple, it's but not easy, right? So here's the ROI for you. Create a product. It helps you create a product which people buy from you, help you scale from one to many business model. At the moment, most people do one-to-one selling. It helps you take your business from one to many model, right? One to many model, and it creates unlimited products. You can create one product today, but tomorrow you might want to create another product for your client market, right? So it creates unlimited, teaches you the formula to create these products which people buy, right? So today you can create one product, tomorrow you can create any product. Like within our business, we have different products. So you must have different products so that people can buy from you, right? So look, here's the reason, right? I'm not sure why you guys showed up here today. It could be, you want to make more money and you're sick of trading time for hours and, for dollars for hours, and you want to leverage, you want to create this leverage model, or you want to take your business to the next level, or you could, want to add 5 or 6 figures on this, right? So, or the other one, it could be you're frustrated and, create a predictable and sustainable business. So don't know what's the reason, and but regardless why you're here, one thing you must remember this, it's 80% psychology and 20% mechanics, right? Absolutely. It's 80% psychology and 20% mechanics. One thing that can kill your business for sure is called overthinking, right? Most people spend time overthinking. They get caught in this, you know, I've seen it in my clients, pretty much everybody who comes to us as well. It's just way too much thinking going on, and it just get caught in this analysis paralysis, right? People just don't take action, right? Just don't take action. So here's something for you, right? So I'm going to stick around for Q&A. If you got any question, please ask me. I'm happy to put you on the call as well. If you want to come and jump on this and ask any questions, I'll open up for you as well. Just let me know if you want to speak to me. But also for all the other guys who are here, I wanted you to have this free session with me. If you stick around till the end, which is pretty cool, right? All of you guys are still here, which is awesome. So I'm offering a free brainstorming session with you. If you have a business and you want to take it to the next level, here is something you want to claim, right? So, but there is one condition in this. You either already running or planning to start an expert business. You have a capacity to accept 5 to 10 new clients in next 2 to 3 months, and you are not a seeker or dabbler. Let me explain this. What do I mean by seeker? That you're trying different things at the moment and you don't know which way you want to go, right? And if you're a dabbler, you're pretty much going from A to B, B to C, C to D. If you're one of those people, it's not for you, because I really want to speak to people who know what they're doing and they're just kind of stuck. They need a bit of help to get to the next level, right? So if you're one of those people, you're happy to claim this session, which I'm giving you the link right now. Claim this session, right? And I'd love to have a chat with you and help you take your business to the next level, right? So let me open up for questions. Any questions while I'm putting this link in the chat? I'll send it to everybody. Right, here it is for you guys. If you want to claim this strategy session, just make sure that you are the right person, right? If you are a seeker at the moment, you haven't started it, or you don't know what you're going to be doing, so it's not for you, please. Okay, so it's not for those people. If you're on Facebook and you want to claim this session, I'll put my link there as well, and you can claim this on Facebook as well. But let me stick around. If you got any question, please let me know. Happy to answer that. Any questions? Any questions? Any questions? All right, let's have a chat. Here's my last thing, right? So you have two choices in this space, right? You can go alone and do a trial and error, right? So the other one is happy to help you take your business to the next level. Click the link, book a session. There are a few questions I really need to know before you book this session. Um, and yeah, give a bit of details about your business, what do you do, and all that sort of stuff before we jump on the call. If you don't fill out that, there won't be any call. Please remember that you need to fill out this application form, right? So, all right, guys, that's it for me. Thank you for your company today. And I'll speak to you guys very, very, very soon. I'm going to close the meeting now. Anybody else is here? All right. Awesome. Thank you, guys. Speak to you guys soon.